Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today to discuss our 2-0 victory over Motherwell at Fir Park. Good to get back to winning ways after, I suppose I was going to say 3 disappointing results, but I suppose the other night we did qualify, but we hadn't won in the last 3 matches, and it was imperative that we got back on the horse today, which we did do. Goals in the first half from Niko Katic and Alfredo Morelos in the second gave us the victory, although that was somewhat spoiled by the referee's decision to send Alfredo Morelos off for a second yellow card after he celebrated in front of the Motherwell fans and gave them a bit of a kind of get it up you gesture. He was on a yellow, the ref gave him a second. The manager said afterwards that he had no complaints, but he did feel the referee was desperate to send Alfie off. There isn't another player in Scottish football would be sent off on a yellow card, would get a second yellow for doing that. It's that simple. We all know why. It's Alfredo Morelos. Referees treat him differently to treat other people. And before anyone says, oh, David, you've got the blue tinted specs on, Neil Lennon did that gesture to us last season at Ibrox, no action. We saw Scott Brown do that gesture to the Rangers fans last season. The compliance officer looked at it, no action. Yes, it's a stupid rule, and referees tend to ignore it. They tend to go over and say, don't do that again, and usher the guy back, because we're told a lot, oh, we don't want to send players off for blah, blah, blah. He couldn't wait, and it's because it's Alfredo. It's that simple. He gets treated to a different standard. We saw again yet another penalty on him turned down. I mean, Jesus, if it's true what they say about these things evening out, he is due 9,000 penalties before the end of the season. Motherwell player cleans him out in the box. Nothing given. And then the referees will say, oh, well, he can't take out his frustration on them. Do your fucking job, and then he maybe wouldn't have to. But in all of that, let's not lose the fact that Rangers, after a really tough week, a lot of mental stress and a lot of physical tiredness, we were great. We controlled that match, dominant from start to finish, played some nice football. Only disappointment is we didn't score more goals. First goal was a cracker. Borna Barisic with a cross into the box. Terrific corner from him. And if you want the dictionary definition of he wanted it more, go and look at Niko Katic's header. He carries about 3 Motherwell defenders on his back as he arrives. The keeper got a hand to it. Probably lucky he didn't sprain his wrist, but couldn't keep it out for 1-0. And Rangers were well on top. As I say, maybe just didn't make the most of certain situations. Alfredo was having a one-man campaign against their goalkeeper, who had a very good match, in all fairness to him. But it was just a question. I think we were nervous as fans because obviously at 1-0, we saw what happened in the last couple of games. So it was important for us to go and get that second. And you just had a feeling it would be Alfie, and so it was, when after good work by Joe Aribo, who I thought had a very good game today, Alfie spun in the box, smashed one through a ruck of players. I think it took a deflection, but in it went for 2-0. And looked like job done, but the referee then sent him off, which meant Rangers had a different challenge. But I thought we managed the game superbly there. Motherwell really have only had a couple of opportunities. One in the first half where Alan McGregor made an error. He was a wee bit slow coming off his line, and that gave Motherwell a chance. But James Tavernier, who I thought had a very good game as well, he was there to clear it. In the second half, though, Alan McGregor has shown why we need him around the place, and I'm glad he's got an extra year. A superb save at 1-0 that kept us ahead, and in the end, yet again, he shows the importance to the team. So we move on now. We've got Hibs on Friday, a few days off in the middle of this hectic period. We'll go there without Alfie. A rest might do him good. I'll be positive about it, but it is a disgrace that he won't be available for this match. And before anyone says anything about, David, this rule happens a lot. No, it doesn't. It's happened to us 3 times. Daniel Candeias, Andy Halliday, and now this in the last few seasons. And the reason is that referees judge Rangers by a different standard. It really is that simple. And yeah, I might be being paranoid, but as the man says, it's not paranoia when they are out to get you. I don't think referees sit there and say it's a big conspiracy against Rangers. I just think it is easier in the current climate to give decisions against us, because we know that we're not going to protest it in the way that certain other clubs do. You're not going to have your details dragged throughout the papers for the next 2 weeks that would happen to you if you give a decision against certain other clubs. And I think that referees are aware of that, and I think it does subconsciously influence them. But Robertson today was a disgrace. The stuff he was let go in, the stuff he was pulling up, it was random. Just totally inconsistency in the way that he went about his business today, and an absolute disgrace. All of us here at Heart and Hand, though, are on a high because, yes, Rangers won and qualified. But last night, at our Christmas night out at the fantastic Mr. Singh's restaurant, thanks for looking after us, Saturday, we only went and met Brian Laudrup, as the picture that kicked this pod off today will indicate. So I'm having a good one anyway. And I will see you next Friday after Rangers take on Hibs. If you want to hear more from us, please go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand, where you will get up to 5 podcasts every single day. All things Rangers. You'll love it. It's just $1.99 per month, and you can buy an annual sub if you want to give it to someone this Christmas. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll talk to you again on Friday. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.